Welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories, brought to you by TaleBot, your child's AI storyteller. Want to create a bedtime story for your child? Visit talebotai.com/create. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the story.
Flora's Enchanting Journey Through the Kindness Forest. A special bedtime story for Flora. Once upon a time, in a cozy little house nestled in the heart of a beautiful town, lived a sweet and curious girl named Flora. Flora was 4 years old, with sparkling blue eyes and golden curls that bounced with every step she took. She had a heart full of love and a mind filled with endless wonder. Every night, before she went to sleep, Flora's parents would read her a bedtime story. But tonight was different. Flora's parents had to work late, so Grandma Ellie came to stay with Flora and be her bedtime story companion. "Grandma Ellie, will you tell me a story tonight?" Flora asked, her eyes shining with excitement. Grandma Ellie smiled warmly and nodded. "Of course, my dear Flora. How about a story about a magical forest where kindness blooms?" Flora clapped her hands in delight. "Oh, yes. I want to hear all about it." Grandma Ellie settled down on Flora's cozy bed, and with a twinkle in her eye, she began her enchanting tale. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a magical forest called the Kindness Forest. This forest was always green, and the trees whispered secrets to each other in the gentle breeze. The Kindness Forest was a place where animals lived in harmony, and love and kindness filled the air. Flora's eyes widened as Grandma Ellie continued the story. "In this enchanted forest, there was a little girl named Flora, just like you. She was brave and kind-hearted, with a spirit that shone brighter than the sun. One day, as Flora journeyed through the forest, she stumbled upon a wounded bird with a broken wing named Oliver. Flora gasped, her tiny hand covering her mouth. "Oh no! Is Oliver going to be okay, Grandma Ellie?" Grandma Ellie reassured her, "Don't worry, my dear Flora. With your kind heart and bravery, you can help Oliver fly again." Eagerly, Flora listened as Grandma Ellie described how Flora carefully cradled Oliver in her hands and gently sang him a lullaby. Flora's voice was like a soothing melody that filled the air, and slowly, Oliver's wing began to heal. Day after day, Flora visited the Kindness Forest, spreading love and kindness to all its inhabitants. She helped a lost bunny find its way home, shared her snacks with hungry squirrels, and gave warm hugs to the trees that needed comfort. Flora's heart swelled with joy every time she made someone smile. But one day, as Flora explored deeper into the forest, she noticed a dark cloud casting a shadow over the Kindness Forest. The animals seemed sad, and the trees drooped with worry. Flora's heart sank, and she knew she had to find out what had happened. With determination in her eyes, she followed the cloudy path until she reached a clearing. There, she found a little boy named Marcus, sitting all alone, his face filled with sadness. "Hello, Marcus," Flora said gently, offering him a kind smile. "Why do you look so sad?" Marcus looked up, surprised to see Flora. "No one wants to be my friend. I'm always left out, and it hurts." Flora's heart ached for Marcus, and she knew she had to help him, just like she did for Oliver and the other creatures of the Kindness Forest. With a sparkle in her eye, she extended her hand to Marcus. "Come with me, Marcus. Together, we can bring kindness back to the Kindness Forest." Marcus hesitated for a moment, but seeing the warmth and sincerity in Flora's eyes, he took her hand, and slowly, a smile began to creep onto his face. With Flora's guidance, Marcus discovered the magical power of kindness. They picked up litter together, planted flowers, and painted vibrant murals on the trees. The animals of the Kindness Forest watched in awe as the forest came back to life. Days turned into weeks, and the Kindness Forest flourished once again, thanks to Flora and Marcus. The sun shone brighter, and the animals danced with joy. Flora and Marcus had become the best of friends, and their laughter echoed through the forest. As night fell, Flora and Marcus bid farewell to the Kindness Forest. The trees whispered their gratitude, and the animals gathered to say goodbye. Flora hugged each animal tightly, promising to return one day to spread more kindness. Back in her cozy little house, Flora snuggled under her warm blanket, her heart overflowing with happiness. Grandma Ellie leaned down to kiss her goodnight. "Thank you, Grandma Ellie, for the most wonderful story," Flora whispered. Grandma Ellie smiled. "Remember, my dear Flora, that kindness is like magic. It has the power to heal, bring happiness, and make the world a better place. Just like you did in the kindness forest." With a contented sigh, Flora closed her eyes, feeling the warmth of kindness embrace her. As she drifted off to sleep, she knew that tomorrow would be another day filled with love, friendship, and endless adventures. And so, Flora's enchanting journey through the kindness forest came to a peaceful end, leaving her with dreams of spreading kindness wherever her heart led her. Good night, dear Flora. May your dreams be filled with love, kindness, and the magic of the kindness forest. Sleep tight, and remember, the world needs your beautiful heart.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. If you enjoyed tonight's story, remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. Craft your own adventure with TaleBot by visiting talebotai.com/create. And as a special treat, use the coupon code TALE99 at checkout to get your bedtime story for just 99 cents, instead of the usual $2.99. Sweet dreams, and until our next tale.